Welcome to my summary of Romeo and Juliet. There's going to be a lot of screen blaring. We begin in the fair city of Verona. So there's these two rival families, the Caps and the Mons. And the Caps and the Mons are fighting. Some of these people fighting are Tybalt, Benvolio, all these different people. And they're about to have a big fight when the Prince of Verona, the purple one, Mr. Purple Rain himself, comes and is like, nah, you guys fighting enough. If I see anybody fighting, it's the death for all yous. Anyway, we then meet Romeo, the son of the Monts. And he talks with his cousin Benvolio about love and stuff. Meanwhile, we meet Mr. France. Mr. France is betrothed to the daughter of the Caps, Julie Andrews. And, him and Daddy Capulet, they're talking about, a feast tonight to try to get Julie Andrews to be in love with France. Romeo and Benvolio find out about this feast and decide to crash the party. And then we finally meet Julie Andrews, along with her mother, Mommy Capulet, and her nurse, who's just named Nurse for some reason. And she's like, I haven't thought of marriage yet. So then Romero, his cousin Benvolio, and their friend Mercutio decide to crash this party. They go, and immediately Romero and Julie Andrews fall in love, because of course they do. And then, of course, Tybalt happens to reckon Romeo and is like, hey, he can't be here. And then Daddy Capulet's like, nah, he cool. So then Romero and Juliet fall in love. They kiss, and then it's like, wait, you're the daughter of the Caps? You're the son of the Mons? What is going on? So, as the rest of the gang leaves, Romero then spies on Julie Andrews from her balcony, and there's some famous monologue or something happens. So, then Romero, goes to see one of his closest friends, Friar Lawn Clippings, and they hatch out a plan, and Julie Andrews and Romero, after only knowing each other for less than a day, get married. Is that how things worked back then? Anyway. The next day, Benvolio and Mercutio encounter Tybalt, and Tybalt's like, I'm gonna fight Romero to the death. And so a big brawl gets broken out, and then Tybalt stabbies Mercutio, Romero's best friend, and Mercutio dies. And then in rage, Romero stabbies Tybalt, and Tybalt dies. And everybody's sad, and Mr. Purple Rain is like, Romero is banned! And then Julie Andrews hears this news and is like, my cousin is dead, and my husband killed him! I love my husband anyway. And then Romero goes to Juliet and they talk, and then he goes to be banished. But Julie Andrews goes to Friar Lawn Clippings and hatches out a plan. She is going to fake her own death the night before her wedding to Mr. France. She's going to drink this poison that's going to make it look like she's dead, but she's not actually dead. And Friar Lawn Clippings is going to email Romeo or something to let him know that she's not actually dead, and then he's going to go pick her up. Nothing could possibly go wrong. After she drinks the poison and everybody thinks she's dead, things go wrong. Romero didn't get the email in time, so Romero thinks Juliet is actually dead. He goes and buys his own poison and goes to her grave, only to find France grieving the wife he had yet to marry. They duel. Romero kills France and then goes in the tomb and does a monologue or something, and then Romero kills himself. And then immediately after, Julie Andrews wakes up and finds her dead husband. Needless to say, she then takes a dagger and finishes the play for us. There's then a brief epilogue about how dumb family rivalries are. That's Romero and Julie Andrews.